Hello, dear children. How are you? I hope all you are healthy and happy. So, children, let's start our video. This is the fourth chapter of our science book named Birds. This is a very interesting chapter because in this chapter we will learn about different kinds of birds, about their feathers, their feet and claws, and their beaks, and how do they fly. So, children, can you tell me a question? Which is the flightless bird? Yes, it is ostrich. Ostrich cannot fly due to its big size of its body. And which bird was used to carry messages in ancient days? Very good, pigeon. Pigeons were used to carry messages from one place to another place in ancient days because the technology was not so grown. So let's start our chapter. Children, in this picture you can see a bird, and now we will mark it is its beak, it is its tail, it is its feathers, that is flight feathers, and the small feathers are called uh, down feathers. So let's start our chapter. Children, how do birds fly? Most birds can fly in the air, as all you know. And what helps them to fly? Their wings. Okay, उनके पंख उन्हें उड़ने में help करते हैं. And their wings are attached to their body with the muscles, and the muscles are flexible so they can fly in air easily. उनके wings उनकी body से muscles से attached होते हैं और वो flexible होते हैं जिससे वो आसानी से उड़ सकते हैं. And they have hollow and light bones. As you have seen a football, it is also hollow from inside, so you can fill air into football, है ना. फुटबॉल कैसा होता है? हॉलो होता है ना, अंदर से खोखला होता है. ऐसे ही बर्ड्स के बोन होते हैं, वो अंदर से खोखले होते हैं जिससे उनकी बॉडी बहुत हल्की होती है और वो आसानी से उड़ सकते हैं. And they have a streamlined body, means the shape of their body is just like boat that helps them to fly. And the most important thing is that their tails help them to change direction. Okay, in this picture you can see the tails of birds. This helps them to change direction while they are flying, and they fly in two directions. Upward, when they fly in upward direction it is called upstroke movement, and when they are coming downside it is called downstroke movements. Okay, children, so let's come on our next topic. Feathers. Feathers means pank. A bird's body is covered with different types of feathers, but basically we will learn about two types of feathers. Down feathers are small and fluffy. Okay, in this picture you can see the down feathers. They are very small and fluffy, means they are very light, and they help them to keep their body warm. वो birds की body को warm रखते हैं. And flight feather, as their name indicates, they help them to fly in the air. Okay, flight feathers birds को उड़ने में help करते हैं. They are flat and long. Now we will learn about beaks of birds. Children, different types of birds have different types of beaks. Okay, because all birds do not eat the same food, so they have different types of beaks as according to their food that they eat. In this picture you can see a sparrow. So sparrow, pigeons, peacocks have small, hard and pointed beak. In this picture you can see the beak of sparrow. It is very small, hard and pointed, means नुकीली होती है. That help them to eat grains, seeds and nuts. Okay. Now we will learn about the beak of parrot. A parrot has a hooked, okay, थोड़ी hook के जैसे नीचे झुकी हुई होती है इनकी beak, that help them to bite hard fruits like guava. Okay, parrots की बीक हुक के जैसे होती है जो उन्हें हार्ड फ्रूट्स को खाने में हेल्प करती है. एंड vultures, as you have learnt in the previous chapter, that vultures are scavengers because they eat the flesh of dead animals, so they have strong, sharp and hooked beak. Okay, उनकी sharp नुकीली होती है और बहुत strong beak होती है that help them to tear the flesh of dead animals. Now ducks. Ducks have broad and flat beaks, okay, and that help them to dig in the soft mud to find worms. वो मिट्टी से worms खाते हैं, तो उनकी बीक हेल्प करती है उन्हें डिग करने में, खुदाई करने में मिट्टी में, ताकि वो कीटाणुओं को पा सकें और खा सकें. And there are strainers, children, as you know, there are strainers inside the beak of duck. uh, uh, Due to it, water and mud goes out and worms are left inside their mouth. Now woodpecker, in this picture you can see a woodpecker as they make holes in the trunk of trees, and this is their nest. So their beak are strong and heavy, okay, that help them to make holes. उनकी बीक बहुत स्ट्रांग होती है, जिससे वो पेड़ के तने में होल कर सकते हैं और उसमें वो रहते हैं. एंड इट ऑल्सो हेल्प देम टू कैच इंसेक्ट्स फॉर देयर फूड. नाउ किंगफिशर्स, in this picture you can see kingfisher. It is also a bird, and they have broad, long and pointed beak. Here you can see it is broad, long and pointed, means ये चौड़ी होती है, लंबी और नुकीली होती है kingfisher की beak, that help them to catch the insects. Now sunbird, here you can see a little sunbird. दे हैव लॉन्ग थिन एंड पॉइंटेड बीक. उनकी पतली होती है बट लॉन्ग होती है एंड नुकीली होती है. एंड देयर बीक हेल्प देम टू स्ट्रक द नेक्टर ऑफ फ्लावर्स. वो फ्लावर्स के जूस को चूसती हैं, एंड इन दिस वे देयर बीक हेल्प देम टू सक द नेक्टर. Now we will learn about feet and claws of birds. Okay, so first is praying bird. How's the shape of their feet? So praying means शिकारी चिड़िया हैं. Vulture, eagle, and vulture and eagles are also called scavengers, and also they are called praying birds. Means वो शिकार करते हैं. So they have sharp claws with curved nails, and their nails are called talons. Okay, they have, here you can see the claws of a vulture. मीन्स उनके क्लॉज नुकीले होते हैं, थोड़े मुड़े हुए होते हैं, शार्प होते हैं, जो उन्हें फ्लैश को फाड़ने में हेल्प करते हैं. ओके, एंड सो दे आर कॉल्ड प्रेइंग बर्ड्स. पर्चिंग बर्ड्स, पर्चिंग बर्ड्स आर like crow and sparrow that perch on trees or on our home also. So they have four toes, in three in front and one at the back. उनके फोर टोज होते हैं, थ्री आगे होते हैं और एक पीछे होते हैं. दैट हेल्प देम टू पर्च ऑन अ ब्रांच ऑफ द ट्री स्ट्रांगली एंड फर्मली, जिससे वो स्ट्रांगली बैठे रहते हैं, वो गिरते नहीं हैं ट्रीज की ब्रांच पे. एंड स्क्रैचिंग बर्ड्स, स्क्रैचिंग बर्ड्स मीन्स जो मिट्टी में ऐसे खुदाई करते रहते हैं, लाइक हेन्स एंड पिकॉक्स. दे हैव sharp, okay, in this picture you can see the claw of hen. They have sharp claws and strong legs. Okay, here you can see the legs of a hen. They have strong legs that help them to scratch the ground to look for seed and worms. वो ground में scratch करते रहते हैं worms के लिए that they eat. Now climbing birds. Climbing birds means parrots and woodpeckers. Climbing means जो चढ़ते हैं, parrots and woodpeckers. They have two of their toes pointing upwards and other two are downwards. Here in this picture you can see उनके दो toes जो होते हैं वो आगे होते हैं और दो पीछे होते हैं. Okay, that help them to climb on the tree, जो उन्हें पेड़ पे बैठने में या चढ़ने में help करते हैं. And swimming birds. Swimming birds means जो पानी में तैर सकते हैं, like ducks and swans. They have waved feet. Okay, they, and this type of feet, in this picture you can see a swimming bird and the feet. Okay, webbed means जाल जैसे होती है उनके feet that help them to push back water while swimming. Okay, उन्हें पानी में तैरने में हेल्प करते हैं उनके फीट जब वो तैर रहे होते हैं. So children, we learned the half of this chapter in this video, and other half will next video we'll learn. So read this chapter carefully. Thank you children.